Okay, so in this Onimusha video, I'm going to explain to you how to use what I think is one of the most important skills in the demo so far to beat Ganryu, the last boss of the game. And that's the Deflect skill. But I'm also going to give you a couple of tips and tricks I found while I was fighting him, so that way he won't even be able to touch you once while you're killing him. And make sure to watch to the end of the video, and I'll showcase just how easy and simple it is to actually beat Ganryu with no damage taken with just the Deflect skill. So this demo gives you about 2 ways to defend yourself against attacks. The first one is Parry, which pushes the enemy attack away from you, so that way you can come back with a follow-up attack or a quick escape and get away from them. But deflecting the enemy attack heavily depletes the enemy stamina gauge, so that way you can come back with a critical hit or even an insta kill depending on the enemy. For more information for both of these skills, just pause the game and scroll down to the tips menu, which will take you to all of the different types of skills that you can use in this demo. Okay, so once you master the Deflect skill, all you really have to do is keep deflecting all of Ganryu's attacks, stagger them, critical hit them, rinse and repeat, you're done. But you now have to remember his attacks. So here's a few tips and tricks you could use just to make it a little bit more easier for you to figure him out. For starters, Ganryu won't attack you for a while unless you get closer to him. So you can use that time to heal or use any buff items you have before you start to actually fight him. Most of his one-off attacks are easy to spot, except one where he does 2 quick slashes that are hard to notice. Just pay attention to when he lifts the back of his sword up to attack. Just remember that deflecting his attacks makes him attack faster than just parrying his attacks. Just keep spamming that Deflect skill and you'll eventually stagger him. And his heavy attacks are pretty easy to deflect. Do note, his jump slash attacks change from a low spin move to a fast grab, which he does once he passes on to his next phase. Just evade backwards to avoid his grab. His next phase is when he throws his sword up in the air. Oh, and always go for the head when choosing the area for the critical strike. The torso just does less damage. Alright, so hopefully some of my tips that I gave should help you understand Ganryu's attack style. But even without it, a little bit of practice and it shouldn't be too hard to figure it out. So now you can watch me beat Ganryu with no damage taken, just using the Deflect skill. If you like this video or any of the tips that I've shown, don't be afraid to give it a like and give it a share to somebody who's having a rough time with this boss. Alright, well thanks for watching BAM guys. Peace and blessings. Take care.
嬉しいね。命日の続きでとっとと始めようぜ。なあ。おとなしく死んどけよ。本比べと行こうや。ヤギ。切れると思ったか？だったな。別の傘がやってやがって。効く。高ぶりが抑えられねえ。もっと頭を眠らせ。 行くぞガンリュウ